I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss.
Hello, my cherished students. This is Augustina Otu, and welcome to English Language Studies 1 Teachings. Today, we are going to learn about morphemes. A morpheme is the smallest grammatical unit which has function and creates meaning. Types or classification of morpheme. We are going to start with free morphemes. These free morphemes can stand by themselves and either tells us something about the world. Examples include but and the, etc. Also, we have bound morphemes. These morphemes are morphemes that cannot stand on their own and make meaning, but are used exclusively attached to free morphemes. Examples include dance, dancer, bake, baker. Bound morphemes come in two varieties. These are inflectional and derivational morphemes. Now, we are going to discuss the two varieties of bound morphemes. Let's look at inflectional morphemes. This type of morphemes is attached to words to make the sentence conform to the rules of grammar. It involves the process which produces the forms of the same word. Examples of inflectional morphemes include cut, match, and send. In the sentence below, we will have their respective forms when inflectional morphemes are attached to them. Match, matches, matching, matched. Send, sent, sending, sent. The absence of these morphemes makes the structure becomes unacceptable. For example, I matched the items yesterday. I matched the items yesterday. He sent his family much money. He sent his family much money. Sentence I and IV above are ungrammatical because the inflectional morphemes ed and s are omitted. The inflectional morphemes do not change the class of a word. After the inflectional affixation, a verb still remains a verb in a structure, though its basic form may change, depending on this and the person, first, second, or third person, singular or plural. For example, the lady students work hard. The men are reading in the classroom every day. The inflectional morphemes er and est are used for comparative and superlative adjectives. Usually, It is the end of the adjectives that are inflected. The comparative of easy takes IER with the root losing Y and superlative taking EST. The common inflectional morphemes for making comparison in adverb, also used for adjective, are ER, EST. For examples, earliest, hardest, fastest. The last varieties of the bound morpheme is derivational morpheme. The derivational morphemes is the morphological process of forming a new word from an existing one by the addition of a bound morpheme. Derivational morphemes are added to produce new words which are derived from the parent root word. Examples of derivational morpheme are expense, expensive, inexpensive, body, embody, embodiment. Another type of morphemes is full and empty morphemes. Full morphemes have meaning, but the empty morphemes do not. They also have function in grammar. The word boy has meaning, but the as has no meaning. Another type of morpheme is prefix and suffix. Prefix morphemes is a morpheme that are affixed to precede a root word. Examples of prefix morphemes. Prefix as in as incomplete, mini as miniskirts. Suffix morphemes are morphemes that are attached to the end of base words. Mostly, suffix change the class of the root words. Examples of suffix morphemes. Suffix as in dom as kingdom, let as booklet. Non-morphemes is a morpheme that has no phonetic form. In simpler terms, a non-morpheme is an invisible affix. Examples of non-morphemes are sheep, information, etc. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you. Goodbye.